Hey you guys, so I'm going to try a dry wash and go. I'm just going to start out with my hair in these two braids. I'm going to use the black castor and flaxseed oil Eco Styler gel. The smell was okay. It wasn't bad. It didn't smell as bad as the Super Protein Eco Styler gel. So I'm just going to start off with taking down my braids and just grabbing my favorite brush, brushing out the ends gently, and just making sure that there's really no tangles while I'm trying to do this process. And I've already detangled my hair when I washed my hair, freshly cleaned, washed hair. So I just put it in these two braids for it to dry. It took about maybe 4 days for it to fully dry. And I'm going to just do the same process for the other side, just combing through the hair, just getting all the little waves out from the braids. So now that I've kind of combed out my hair, I'm just going to take my hair and part it maybe in 4 sections just to make this process just a little bit more easier to work with instead of all my hair being all over the place. I'm just going to section it off and put it in like these big Bantu knots and work from there. I know that this is a dry wash and go, but I'm going to just take a little bit of my aloe vera leave-in spray, just spray it a little bit on my hair just to kind of get it a little damp, just because my ends and stuff felt a little crusty. I've never had like done a dry wash and go before, so I just wanted to moisturize my hair just a little bit before I put gel on it. So I'm going to just thoroughly comb through this section before I apply the gel. Give me a thumbs up if anybody go for that cap first before you just stick your hand straight into the jar. I like to get the cap, and this is how much I'm going to put on there. Just showing you guys the time. It was about like 9:30, I think. But I'm going to just start from the bottom and working my way up, and I kind of felt like it wasn't a lot of gel, but it didn't feel as wet and as sticky as a wet wash and go, I guess. But I mean, it was okay, but my hair didn't react immediately, you know? So I'm just gonna add a little bit more gel to see if I can try to get some waves or some curls. And now that I see that my hair wasn't really reacting too well, I just was starting to do just a little finger coil like I did in my last wash and go to see if that would help the curls activate a little better. So after finishing that section, I was just like, you know what? This is my first dry wash and go, whatever. I'm just winging it. So I just went in for the next section, trying to detangle it a little bit and going with a clump of gel and just lathering that gel on the section of hair. And then I noticed that, hey, maybe I should try to brush through it, but that did not work. So I just stuck with my fingers and doing the finger coiling method. And after I was kind of looking at it, was like, well, maybe it did work with the brush. So I went back in with the brush and just did a little bit more finger coiling at the end, and I said, okay, maybe I got a good rhythm going on. So I'm going to put a clump of gel on my hair and go in with the brush after putting gel on there and just finger coiling the rest of my hair. So if I seen any frizzy spots or any flyaways, I just take a little extra gel and apply that on the spots that were a little frizzy. So this brush actually worked quite well after I got the hang of it, and it actually made my hair kind of curl up a lot better. So I was really pleased at this point of seeing these results, and it wasn't sticky like I said before. Like, with my hair being dripping wet, it was just a lot in the last wash and go video, my first full attempt of a wash and go. But this is my first attempt with a dry wash and go, and so far I'm actually liking it. I like it, the application part of it, better than a regular wash and go. So for all the ladies that have like a textured problem with being super wet and dripping, you should probably try a wash and go. And I want to thank the subscriber that told me to try a dry wash and go, because this was a lot better and I wasn't cold. It was actually snowing outside when I did this, and my shirt and everything wasn't wet. But you guys, look how much gel I used, a grip of gel. So pretty much I just walked around like this the whole day until my hair dried. It still took about 2 days for my hair to dry, but the ends dried a lot faster. And this took 2 hours, so it was still quite a long process. But this is a couple of hours later, just showing you how the process is going with it air drying. And as you can see, it's already a lot more shrunken and a lot more fluffy looking, but the definition is still there. So now it's the middle of the day. This is pretty much the end result, and I liked it. It was pretty okay. Tell me what you guys think. Let me know. Oh my God. Bop, 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 bop me in the head.